Hey everyone, welcome back to the Learning Lab. I'm Jenny, and I'm so happy you're here with us today. We've got a really personal and meaningful topic lined up, something we all think about but don't always talk about openly: our lives. What shapes them, how we feel about them, and where we're going. And of course, I'm here with my amazing co-host, Jame. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Jenny. Thanks for asking. And hello to everyone listening. Whether you're relaxing, commuting, or pretending to work while actually listening to us, we appreciate you. Today's topic feels deep, but in a good way. Life is one of those things we're all living, but rarely pause to reflect on. So I'm excited to slow things down and really explore it together.
I love that. Something we're all living but rarely pause to reflect on. That's such a powerful idea. Let me start with a simple question, James. When you think about your life right now, what comes to mind first? Is it your routine, your dreams, or maybe something unexpected? I always find that first thought really revealing.
I'd say balance comes to mind first. Not that I've mastered it, far from it, but I think about how I divide my time and energy. Work, relationships, personal growth, they all compete for attention. And sometimes, honestly, I feel like I'm juggling too many things at once and dropping a few. But I guess that's part of being human.
That's so relatable. I noted that a lot of people feel like they're juggling constantly, trying to keep everything in the air. For me, when I think about my life, I think about growth. Like I'm always trying to improve, learn something new, or become a better version of myself. But sometimes that pressure can feel exhausting too. Do you ever feel that?
Oh, absolutely. Growth sounds beautiful, but it can also feel like you're never enough as you are. I've had moments where I stop and think, wait, can I just enjoy where I am right now? There's this constant push to do more, be more, achieve more. And while ambition is good, I think we sometimes forget to appreciate the present. It's like climbing a mountain and never looking back at the view.
Wow, that image is so powerful. I love that. Climbing a mountain and never looking back at the view. It makes me think about how often we rush through life without really noticing it. So let me ask you this. What's something in your life right now that you're truly grateful for? Something that makes you pause and think, yeah, this is good.
I'd say the people around me. Friends, family, even small connections with people I meet every day. They remind me that life isn't just about achievements, it's about relationships. There's something comforting about knowing you're not alone in your journey. And sometimes a simple conversation can change your whole day. Kind of like this one, actually.
I was just thinking the same thing. Conversations really do have that power. For me, I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn and share, like what we're doing right now. It feels meaningful, like we're creating something that could help someone out there. And honestly, that gives my life a sense of purpose. Do you think purpose is important in life?
I think purpose is complicated. Some people feel like they need one big, clear purpose, like a mission in life. But I've started to believe that purpose can be small and changing. It can be helping someone today, learning something new tomorrow, or simply being kind. Space. Maybe purpose isn't something we find. It's something we create moment by moment.
That's such a comforting way to look at it. It takes away the pressure of having everything figured out. Because, let's be honest, most of us don't have a clear plan for our entire lives. And that's okay. Life can be messy, unpredictable, and sometimes confusing. But maybe that's also what makes it interesting.
Exactly. If everything was perfectly planned, life would probably feel a bit boring. The uncertainty, while scary, also brings opportunities. It pushes us to adapt, to grow, and sometimes to discover things about ourselves we didn't even know. I think some of the best moments in life come from unexpected situations. Even the challenging ones can teach us something valuable.
I agree with that so much. Some of my hardest experiences ended up teaching me the most important lessons. At the time, it didn't feel like it, but looking back, I can see how they shaped me. It's funny how life works like that. Do you think people should reflect on their past more often?
I do, but with balance. Reflecting on the past can help us understand ourselves and learn from our experiences. But if we spend too much time there, we might get stuck. It's like reading an old chapter of a book over and over instead of moving forward. The past is a teacher, not a place to live.
That's such a good way to put it. A teacher, not a place to live. I'm going to remember that. So, if the past is a teacher and the present is where we live, what about the future? How do you think about your future, Jame? Does it excite you or make you nervous?
A bit of both, honestly. The future is full of possibilities, which is exciting, but it's also full of unknowns, which can be a little intimidating. I try to focus on what I can control, my actions, my mindset, my choices. Beyond that, I try not to worry too much. Easier said than done, of course.
Oh, definitely easier said than done. I think everyone struggles with that at some point, but I like what you said about focusing on what you can control. It makes life feel a little less overwhelming, and maybe that's the key, taking things one step at a time, not trying to solve everything all at once.
Exactly. Life isn't a race to the finish line. It's more like a journey with a lot of unexpected turns. Smace, maybe instead of worrying about having a perfect life, we should focus on living a meaningful one. One moment, one choice at a time.
I love that message. It feels simple, but also really powerful. So, to everyone listening, maybe take a moment today to think about your life. Not just what you're doing, but how you're feeling, what matters to you, what you're grateful for, and what you want to grow into. You don't need all the answers right now. Just being aware is a great start.
And remember, you're not alone in figuring it all out. We're all learning, making mistakes, and growing along the way. That's what makes life, life. So be patient with yourself and maybe even enjoy the process a little. It's not always easy, but it's definitely worth it.
All right, that feels like a beautiful place to wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us on the Learning Lab. We hope this conversation gave you something to think about, or maybe even helped you see your life a little differently. And as always, we're so grateful to have you here with us.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Take care of yourselves, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode. And maybe take a moment today to enjoy that view we talked about earlier.